From not being allowed to act when she was younger to being the inspiration rising stars need, here are things about Callie Haverda you probably didn't know about. Let's start with her childhood. In case you didn't know, Haverda was born and raised in Austin, Texas. She has previously mentioned that one of her favorite things about the diverse city is the food. And no, there aren't any insider details about her personal life back then. I mean, she's only 16 after all. What you might find interesting, though, is a little fact about her that most people have a hard time believing. You see, Callie wasn't allowed to act at such a young age. Her parents said that she could only pursue something like acting if she was 100% certain about it.
I've never really talked about like the beforehand kind of side of things, where I've been acting since I was 6, and right before I actually booked the role of Leia, I had gotten 12.
However, at the age of 6, one of her siblings' partners sent her to an audition. And that was the first time she stood in front of a camera. Well, apart from when her family would take pictures of her as she grew up. This was the big push she needed to gain stardom. She landed many gigs before that 90s show, which I'll get to in just a bit. But before that, let's look at what she does in her free time. I bet you'll never be able to guess her weird hobby. It's ventriloquism. And that's kind of a first in Hollywood. I mean, can you name one actor or actress who enjoys something like puppeteering? In one of her interviews, Callie revealed that she and her brother had small animal toys, and the two would work their magic and make videos of their ventriloquist talent. I bet there are tons of opportunities to use a skill like that in a future project. But for now, it's just a hobby on the side. You can't expect her to turn it into a full-time career. I mean, she's just making it big in the industry. I just wonder if she has any secret dolls that are a little too creepy looking, you know, like Chucky or Jigsaw. Which brings me to another interest of hers. She loves horror films and finds them super challenging too. During a scene in the TV series Shut-Eye, there was a scene where she had to react to her house burning to a crisp. The 16-year-old explained that the challenging part of this was the fact that the house was just a big green screen. Oh, I just know she'll hate being in Marvel movies. Callie had to find the emotions to react to something like that while staring at a screen in a parking lot. And now that I think of it, seeing something like that out of context sure is funny. If she has any plans to star in a horror or thriller film in the future, her ability to control puppets with ease would definitely help her out in the audition process. Remember Slappy the Dummy from the Goosebumps books? Imagine how cool a proper horror movie about that would be. But if you thought something like this was a cool hobby, wait until you find out that she enjoys writing. Unfortunately, there isn't much information about this online. She did mention it at one point, though. When she was given the script for the Netflix series That 90s Show, the 16-year-old talked about how personal the character felt. That's mainly because she's never heard of That 70s Show before. Okay, I'm going to have to mix these two fun facts together. Haverda revealed that her siblings introduced her to the series while she was auditioning for the role. They felt that their sister would be the perfect person to portray Eric and Donna's daughter. So when she read the script, she found it to be beautifully written. It was like she was reading something about herself, when it was actually about her character, Leia Foreman. As far as her interest in writing is involved, there's plenty of room in the industry for another screenwriter.
Definitely has similar vibes to That 70s Show, so I think that they'll really enjoy, I think we have a very nice ode to 70s, and definitely keep it in mind for the show, and I think it'll be very nostalgic for them.
I'm sure fans are eager to know what Callie comes up with in the future. All she needs is a little more experience. Now, some of you may think that her role in That 90s Show is her first. Well, think again. This isn't Haverda's first rodeo. She's actually been in a couple movies before the multi-camera sitcom. In The Lost Husband, she plays Abby Moran, the daughter of the lead character Libby Moran, played by Leslie Bibb. This is your classic romance movie about a woman moving to her aunt's farm in the country and falling in love with life there. Of course, she falls for Josh Duhamel's character, James O'Connor, who is the farm manager. Hey, who can blame her? She also acted in some lesser-known movies like Stage 4 and other short films. The actress appeared as Lala Marks in 8 episodes of Shut-Eye. It looks like the things to add to her resume aren't stopping anytime soon. Before starring in TV series and movies, she did what every other actor did to make it in the industry: a ton of commercials. She actually appeared in over 20 of them. Some of them were for popular fast food chains like KFC and Chuck E. Cheese. She even appeared in a commercial for the popular car company Hyundai. But not all acting has to be in front of a camera, right? In Callie's case and a bunch of other celebrities, this could be in front of an audience as well. With that, she also has a lot of theater experience. After all, is there really any better place to improve your skills than on the big stage? The actress has worked in many theater productions, and judging by her age, it's likely that they were school plays. Look, you can't expect someone as young as her to star in a Broadway show now, can you? It's possible that Haverda will dabble in stage productions again later in her career. There have been many stars who have done just that. Just look at Daniel Radcliffe, Hugh Jackman, and Gaten Matarazzo. So don't be surprised if Callie reaches a point where she does the same. Like I said, it's a great way to become an actor. The actress herself said that she's a super big theater person. She also mentioned that it helps her be more comfortable with constant body movement because on the stage, all eyes are on you at all times. You constantly have to be in the right headspace and in character throughout the show. Though people usually hire a professional coach for something like this. Guess what? Callie has received formal acting training. While some actors choose not to attend drama school due to the faith in their talent, the shut-eye star decided not to take those chances. She attended Marnie Cooper's School of Acting along with Talent House Academy, which shows she was definitely committed to her craft. Though I wonder if there were any fashion design courses there. After all, Callie's super into fashion too. From the looks of her Instagram, it's clear that the actress doesn't mind experimenting with what she wears. Just look at this picture of her wearing Converse with a white dress. Some would call it tacky, but to others, it's another reason to find her much cooler. You can just call this another creative outlet for Callie's self-expression. I mean, she is an actress, right? When was the last time a celebrity walked out in public or even on a red carpet wearing casual and boring clothes? I bet you can't name one. You've got to stand out. And while she's trying to do that right now, she has a message for aspiring young stars. Quite some time has passed since she moved away from home and became exposed to the Hollywood lifestyle. After getting a taste of what the business is like, she told fans to give up and never look back. Just kidding. Haverda said that you just have to keep pushing forward because something will come, even if 100 people are trying to get the same role as you. It will all work out in the end. That's some pretty solid advice from the 16-year-old if you ask me. So from offering young stars a crucial life hack to not being allowed to act when she was younger, these were things about Callie Haverda you probably didn't know about.